Yo, what is up, guys? This is the Brickdo here, and today I wanted to discuss the box air that's found on the new UCS Republic Gunship. As you guys may already know, essentially the box art is going, and the instructions is going to have the Empire logo instead of the Republic logo. And this was found out very shortly after the revealed announcement. Anybody who got a review copy, people in LAN and all these media outlets and things like that, essentially theirs came with an Empire logo. And then so quickly after, LEGO made a statement. And so we have some background on it and maybe some insight into when that might be fixed. But I just wanted to make a video sort of just surrounding everything about that, discussing not only, again, when might see the corrected box, but also, what this box air sort of says about, LEGO in general. And then I would say maybe potential sort of secondary markets effects as well. So it seems like they sent out a statement pretty soon after that this was realized. And, there's a lot of just sort of filler in here, but I think it's pretty interesting that when they talk about when the box might be fixed, it says it depends on many factors, but we believe you should see the updated packaging as early as December, or in some cases as late as February, depending on the region. It also depends on demand, obviously, for this product, but definitely early Q1 2022. We should see this product available with the right logos on the packaging. And that's interesting because that sort of says that it's just going to be a while. They definitely made quite a few of these, or started producing quite a few of these sets with the incorrect box art logo. It was a big issue when they're not going to correct it right away or fix the packaging that they've already made. I mean, they must have put a lot of resources into sort of getting this packaging ready. And it is kind of funny to see that, and it is kind of funny to see a huge company like LEGO have to sort of backtrack and figure out how they're gonna sort of address this issue. But again, it's a little bit, I would say, embarrassing, or speaks poorly a little bit on their quality control to not pick this up. But again, a little bit of an honest mistake, I suppose. I mean, it's not a huge deal for me, but I know some collectors might care about it a lot. And like I said, this little bit of the fluff, general mistake and everything. And all that, which I'm sure it was. But anyways, this is also a very interesting comment that they just kind of threw this in here at the end. They basically say, we know some fans appreciate having both versions of the packaging with the wrong symbol and the right one to keep the good memories of the launch of this product. I mean, they're trying to sell us on 2 copies already. I thought that was just pretty funny. But again, I guess it seems like this is gonna be not just sort of a release day deal where there's only gonna be a few copies with this logo. It seems like it's gonna be quite a large number of the production. Now, if that does change, if this is just completely wrong, if this whole thing is, that's gonna be basically through the end of the year is completely wrong, and let's say on release day, it seems only a few stores might have this logo and a lot don't, and things like that, and it's a lot more scarce than this initial sort of statement from LEGO, which there's no indication of that. But that's the only way I could really see it potentially adding collector value, or people trying to get 2 copies like this LEGO statement says down here. I just don't see this being a very collectible piece unless it is super exclusive and super rare. Basically, the way I look at this, right, is that there's such a small percentage of people who are maybe going to be interested in getting a copy of this set, in both with the Empire logo and the Republic logo, and that such small percentage is going to easily be able to be satisfied with what it looks like, months and months of the wrong box logo. The wrong box logo, that being on shelves for months and months. I just don't see that, the small demand from a very select group of collectors. I don't see that demand really sort of lasting months and months until we see the corrected version. I can't really see a premium being charged on this, or really a whole lot of collectability. And this sort of brings me into sort of a couple memories recently with other box airs, just to sort of kind of support that thought line as well. If you guys remember, with the Steamboat Willie Lego Ideas set, they had made a box air. I believe it was with the Lego Ideas number. I think it was. They had it originally at 24, and it was actually 25, or it might have been 25, and it's actually 26. But one of those two. Basically, they had the wrong number of what Lego Ideas said it was on the box, originally at launch, and I think that was actually corrected a lot quicker than this is supposed to be. And again, it just really doesn't add much extra value, or it really hasn't been talked about as adding a lot of collector value. And I get the argument that this is, Lego Star Wars, this is UCS, this is, a lot more hardcore collector than Lego Disney, and I understand that as well. But I just, it's hard for me to see that, and especially with this going all the way out potentially into December. Another example is basically let's think, the new Apollo. Not the new one, I guess the Lego Ideas Saturn, that got basically re-released, I guess you could say that. I want to call it a box air, but there's two variations of box art for that set, and not many people are really interested in having, the updated box art if they have the old one. Again, a select group of collectors are going to be interested in that, but the large part, is just not going to be super interested in that. And even another example I can think about is the old T1 camper van. That was in the original sort of I call it quote unquote Lego sculpture line, and then the box art changed to more Lego Creator Expert. So again, just a couple different I guess just regular Lego Creator now that I think about it, but just a couple of different examples here of both box errors and variations of box art, both of which we have not seen historically add really premium and secondary markets to that. And I would expect the same for this. Again, the only I think really, I guess then it comes to the question, what would it take, for it to really add a lot of collector value? I think really two things, right? And one of them I already hit on. If it's like release day and people realize that, oh wait, this is actually like super hard to find. There's not many stores who have the Empire variation, but doesn't seem like that at all. Lego has made it seem like that's definitely not going to be the case. But hypothetically, I think that might have been a situation where it could have added some sort of collector premium. And then two, I think the other situation is that maybe somewhere 20 years down the line or something, where we're just super hypothetical. It's like, if you're looking for this sealed set, maybe it could be that, if the set ends up being out for, 3 years or whatever, that, again, that version that was in the first couple months here, that it looks like it's going to be, I could see that potentially adding a little bit more value, but I just don't really see it. I don't see myself as a collector really into it. Again, a select group might be, and I just don't see it really affecting a whole lot. Overall, I think the box here is just kind of funny. I'm not too serious about it, and it's just sort of an interesting flaw to happen. I think it's funny that they're just kind of going through with it and just gonna go with the release and have those boxes out in the public for months on end. So guys, that sort of wraps up my thoughts here. I'd be interested to hear what you guys think about the box air, how you guys think collectors might perceive this, and yeah, just overall what you think about it. So if you guys are new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, guys, this is the Brick Duo signing off.